Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I'm going to call this text on a path with a twist. I've never seen it done anywhere. And I just, for some reason, was just thinking this would be pretty easy. So just type out a text that goes all the way around. So I added Corel Draw. Hit P to put it in the center of the page. Then make a duplicate and move it over. Take this one and left click. Well, okay, there was many copies on top here. Left click, no fill, right click outline. Take an ellipse, hit P. It's a little bit short, so what we're going to do is take the corner right here with the shift tool selected, and we just want to get all the edges. I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger just to make it easier. Now, we don't have to get rid of everything, but I do need to fill in things with the Smart Fill tool to make a new object. So I'm going to start uh, low so I can see them without keep constantly having to zoom in. And I'm just going through here and I'm smart filling the bottom half of the letters, or not the bottom half, just the bottom part of the letters, because that's the part that I think the magic is going to come from. And if you kind of do this like this, you don't have to zoom in and out constantly, because then you can grab this bar and you're right back to where you were. And as far as you got to be able to see it. So what I'm doing, I'm creating a new object, and then we're gonna get rid of the text. So I'm gonna take. Don't ever always make sure you get rid of the Smart Fill tool. We don't even need that line. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take the fill away. Kind of seems ironic because I want to be able to see the nodes. So now I'm going to select them all. I'm going to get my shape tool. And well, let me just zoom in and show you. If we grab that, there's only two nodes. That would work on most of them. But if we grab them all and go right here to add a node, it added a node to every one of them. And now it's going to be in the center. Now, I did that one in the center. And I guess that's really the best way. Um, you know what? I'm just going to get inside that. Well, that ring will help me. I'm actually going to, excuse me, I'm going to bring in indexing lines. You've got to, I was thinking you didn't need any reference, but then you would be off quite a bit. So just kind of zoom in like we did, get your shape tool, grab that node, and if you have Snap 2 on, it should go. And you could probably do most of this by not even having to zoom in. I'm off. So you really don't want to get off. So if you get off, move it before you get too far. And I guess that would help to zoom in, but that looks funny. I must have grabbed the wrong node. So this is one thing you're going to have to zoom in on. And you could make more nodes where these would be skinny, but this is kind of taking the shape of the whole letter. The only thing that doesn't is the circular letters like right here, but it doesn't really matter because it's still got that part. I really, someday I need to figure out how to pause the video so you wouldn't have to watch all this or learn how to just have half of it done or not even finish it and just, well, there's no real, see, I got the wrong note again. Grab that center one. And now I'm not going to pay much attention to getting it perfect. But if you were going to do this for real, I would try to get it perfectly in that general area. I don't think it matters once we, and you could grab 2 of those nodes. Your shape tool is what you're going to do it with, so you can grab nodes. I'm going to just try to go a little faster. I need to learn how to pause a video, and I don't ever think about it until I'm making a video, and then it's too late. There is a way to pause it. Well, see, I got rid of a node, so I'll just double click a node. But that'll save me a lot of time by giving extra nodes to all of them at one time. Because if I had to click on that to add a node, it would take forever. And this is pretty cool. Just remember that we moved the original out of the way, and I'm going to show you. So this is a little time consuming, but for quite possibly for a shirt, high school, we're just playing around. And, whoop, I've just scratched the surface. I'm going to make them all the same color. I played around with the interactive fill tool, but you could make each one of these lines a different color and then change the color of each individual text. I'm going to zoom in again. We're almost done, folks. You just want that center node. See, I'm a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. Because I think it's going to be so tied up in there, it's going to, whoop. So you got to click on it first to see the nodes. And then what's cool about this, all you have to do is select it in right fill, right click fill, and move this back. And look at that. They match up perfectly. And then if you wanted to do the twist that I did, make a duplicate of it, and you're just going to grab the center, well, move that out of the way and group this, Control G, and you could actually twist it. In the first one I did, twirl, I did a little bit smaller so it won't twist the letter part at all. So I'm just going to twirl, kind of get it in the middle. And I'm going to try not to, you know what? This would be a good one to show, to back this off to like 10. So that's how quick it's going to act. See, if you do it this way, well, there we go. And then move your text back. That's pretty cool. I like both of them, but what I was saying earlier, you could individually color. Let's go, let's break that apart. Break it apart. And you can make this blue and make that part of it blue. Then you can make the next one red and make that red. See, that's got two, one for each side of the A. Whoop. And so on. I'm going to go ahead and finish the word path. Whoop. And this would maybe be faster to go ahead and use the Smart Fill tool, because you could change, well, I didn't want everything the same color. Yeah, this would be smarter with the Smart Fill tool to change colors than having to go way over here. But anyway, just an idea, and that one I used the interactive fill tool. Anyway, I hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.